He's had an extra week, or an extra half a week perhaps, to get ready for tonight. And there, Armoni Brooks. Armani with altitude and attitude here in Milan. There's the lightning, and there's the thunder from Armoni Brooks. Gets it back again. So Milan a chance to go up by 7. Ellis, and the flying follow from a man who emphatically announces himself back to go down and make the most of it. Here's the flying follow from Josh Nebo. That will feel good for him. Footwork, finger roll, doesn't fall. Offensive rebound, second attempt will. 7-year-old guard. Well, he was the intended target of the pass that was picked off, and Bolmaro will punch it home with pace and power in the paint. Devin Booker, who so often produces great power. The power here. Oh, lovely bounce pass, great baseline cut as well. Finish on the reverse. That's not flooding forward. Seljaas the 3, that is a big one for him. First EuroLeague campaign this season, shooting lights out, but that shooting is since on ASVEL. Final minute of the first, just a 4-point game here. Mannion getting free and fires the 3. Nico Mannion knocking one down. The 7 there, he's only played 91 seconds this season back in round 8. He missed the last game as well. Thomas R10 in that point guard position hasn't played yet. He's out until round 13. The young forwards are stepping up. Armel Traore backing in, twisting and tormenting. They're improving and back up by 8 points. 3-point shot is good for Nate Sestina. Back-to-back threes for Milan. An assist to add to Mannion's 10 points. First score for Sestina. Touch pass out to the far corner, and ASVEL answer with one of their own. Mannion in the driver's seat of the Milan offense again. Brooks penetrates the paint, showing no fear, but Massa, a mid-air wall of muscle in the way. Body on Massa, the big 2'10" center who, this is his first EuroLeague season, played in the BCL last season. Brooks checks his feet, checks the clock, pulls the trigger, hits the target, pinpoint perfect triple. After Watson got clear of him, but look at the timing from Brooks. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 steals. Oh my goodness, Armel Traore. It's become a really entertaining second period. Milan by 10. Fake of the pass, pull of the trigger, hit of the target. Armel Traore is taking over. Ellis for 3, and he hits the rainbow. Glynn Watson 0 of 4 from the field, but he's got 5 assists with just 1 turnover. Fading at the foul line and finishing for a first score, Glynn Watson, after a really slow start on the offensive end. Ellis. Bolmaro on the burst and slaloming past bodies in the paint, from which ASVEL are yet to come back from. Seljaas the floater over the top, and it'll go at the second attempt. Milan close to double digits ahead with them on the floor in the first half. Here's Bolmaro for 3, and he nailed it. Really good rebounder. He's a guard, but he's got 7 rebounds now. Gets it back from Ricci. Shot clock to 5. Ellis guarded by Massa. Guard against center again. Side skip 3. And Quinn Ellis splashes it. 2 of 5 now tonight. Watson. He takes one over the top of Booker and answers right back. Milan also on 4 fouls. Still 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Brooks Booker can shoot the outside shot. He finally shows it. Guama up high, putting it on the floor, trying to put it in the bucket. Blocked off by Sestino was Massa. And Milan turning back to their defense and then looking to turn on the pace. Mannion with the steal. Mannion scanning and passing. And Toruk to the line. Alba and ASVEL's budgets way below that of Milan's. It's been a tough period for this club, the record champions of Italy. They need the win. They need to build momentum back towards the playoff places. But detonating the dunk on the burst down the baseline was Armel Traore. And for him, 19 points, a new career high. Ricci couldn't hit the layup. How about the three from pinpoint? To see Quinn Ellis down and still down as we watch this replay. New career high, surpassing the previous career high he set in the last game. Forceful attack, but blocked off was Brooks. Nervy moments in Milan. Picked off by Ellis. It's his second steal. Brooks has the freedom of the perimeter to throw down the three. His third of the night as he moves to 17 points. Milan up by 9, have a bit of breathing room. Watson, guarded by Nebo, trying to wriggle away. Flipped it to the far side and right on cue. This is where they'd want some of those experienced players to turn to. Brooks, turnaround triple, and a career-high 20 for Armoni Brooks. 8 the lead, final 3 minutes. Outside shot to cancel from Glynn Watson, who has 19 on that monitor, 19 on the stat system. Big Bolmaro attack as he checks his opponent into the fashion. A bit of a safety net, a minute and a half to play. Seljaas passing lane into Massa, blocked off. So more time comes off the clock and it's a tough shot at the end of it, but it's banked in by Glynn Watson. Look at this from Watson. At the end of the shot clock, over 2 opponents, banked off the backboard. His third three, 20. Bolmaro on the move to convert the inbound. Beautifully done. Booker put the brakes on when he had the chance to finish it in style. Bolmaro baseline burst. Pretty finish on the reverse. And Les Scarpette Rose rise in the face of adversity. For the first time this season, a third straight Milan win. They do it missing 5 first-team players, including several stars, and missing their head coach, Ettore Messina. They do it behind a career-high 23 points and career-high 6 assists from Armoni Brooks.